Welcome back to part 2 of Going Back in Time. So, previously we discussed essentially the beginning of the idea and then building it from there. Cleaning it up, putting the walls up, start putting the shelving, putting my 2 weeks in at my 9 to 5 job. Now, previously, I actually ended up meeting Travis at his old store in his garage, and we discussed some stuff. I was really interested, and I essentially talked to him about some things, but this is technically the first time I go in and record his store in the garage. Has it been 6 months? That's no, it hasn't. It meant maybe 6 months for me since I recorded this, but Travis just moved into his new retail spot. I think he's only been there I don't even think he's been there for a month. Let's check this out.
We're heading out on another trip. We're going to do a couple thrift stores. We're going to head up to Paradise, California to check out Paradise.
And I screwed up his name of his game store multiple times on here. It was, yeah. It's not Paradise Gaming. Gamers Paradise. He's been at it before I even started. I want to say like a year and a half that Travis was at it. So this has been his dream as well, is to open up his own video game retail store. So he was able to essentially grab most of his collection, but a lot of this stuff was just him ascertaining games and lots and stuff, flipping them, making money, and continue doing the same thing. No, I didn't think his garage store was too bad. I thought it was well organized, had prices on it. And I keep going back, so I clearly enjoy his company and store. What else we got? Where else we got? The last Slat Wallathon? Is this where I finished the back wall?
Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god!
Oh, this is. Let's see. If I go back, I like. For some odd reason, I really like these transitions. Wow, did I? Oh, I don't even know if it's in this one now. That's a disappointment. Bad editing. Actually, can we fix them? There should have been an end. No. Best day ever. Oh. That's funny. The previous video on the 3rd, I said was my birthday. That's when the 2nd. So August 2nd got uploaded on the 3rd. The 3rd got uploaded on the 4th. This is my birthday. My birthday video. For some reason, I thought it would have been a good idea to play Happy Birthday on the guitar. I was feeling it, guys. Like, it was a good time. Let's see. Look. There we go. I felt like I was a rock star for like 10 minutes. Alright.
That is right. Stuff here and there. I do have a big purchase I'm doing later today, which I'm excited.
This is where
So I'm gonna
start working on
I started some of the Wii games.
putting up the back slat wall and organizing that. It's crazy to think that it hasn't really, like, the back hasn't changed too much from here. A lot of the back wall, like, the tables have stayed the same, and a lot of the stuff has kind of stayed in the same area. It's just been moved onto a shelf. This is still my processing area over here. It's crazy.
Cleaning them, putting them up.
Let's see, here we go.
If I'm gonna get it done today or not.
So the other two slat walls,
Two more boards.
I think,
I got all my boxes that I normally use.
yeah.
These two right here are mostly what I use for games.
I still use those size boxes.
The Wii for testing. So that
I don't
clears up
remember
this
if I
table quite a bit.
finished the
Clear this
back
up.
slat wall on here or not.
And then I want to test
Here's me still to this day trying to figure out what the best angle on doing repairs and everything is. I think I have the perfect place, perfect angle. But I have to wait for my holder to come. The last piece of furniture. So I did end up finishing the back slat wall in here. Apparently. I don't remember on that video. I think I did in that video.
Level Up Video Games.
Welcome back to Level Up Video Games. Here we go. There's it's horrible. I still have a glimpse of the old logo into the new logo. Is this the first time I did that? Welcome back to Level Up Video Games. This is when I transitioned into that would have been a great transition. No, I did it before on Slat Wallathon. Win best day ever. Did that get the new my birthday video? Yeah. So it's right after my birthday video is when I transitioned from Venox's item shop to Level Up Video Games. Officially changing the YouTube channel, the eBay name, like everything. I think at that point I was just waiting for the paperwork to confirm and that we could go. Oh, here's a good one.
Officially goodbye.
There it is.
On to new adventures.
So this was a big day for me too. This was officially the last day I'd be working a 9-to-5 job. I used to work at FedEx office for 4 years. Doing customer service, print and ship. I was doing a lot of packing material and stuff.
Let's go.
But yeah, that was exciting.
So, show you what I'm doing on. Taking a little break before I come back, and we hit Level Up Video Games. Extremely hard. And we're gonna go balls to the wall, getting consoles, repairing them, flipping, trying to get inventory set up and everything. So I appreciate everyone watching, and stay tuned.
God, I'm so sorry that I decided to spin around in circles, guys, and talk to you. Like, I'm sorry that if anyone's motion sickness kicks in around this, I do apologize. I don't know why I decided to do a circle. This this is also why at this point I kind of stay in one spot too, because I remember, and I still kind of do it to this day when I'm going through stuff. It's just like the motion, like the speed in which this stuff is going, 60 frames per second. You're just like bouncing around, moving around left and right. It's like a roller coaster. I apologize. It doesn't get me sick. I'm not motion sickness. I don't get motion sickness, but this is why I stand still and talk now. Try to.
Because we're about to level up.
Oh, the first time I got my slogan. I think in the head I was like trying to figure this out. I was like, man, how do I put this in here? What do I do? How do I transition? And this is essentially the beginning of the idea of don't forget to level up.
Today, we have some stuff we need to get done. I'm going to test out the 2 consoles I got.
I decided to show you some packing.
Go ahead and bubble wrap that. Could use for
Okay, I don't think there's anything cool in here. Nope, it's just me doing standard
even though it doesn't look like the seal.
stuff. But that is the first time I used the let's level ups. Let's see. We are back, baby. Oh, this is when I went on vacation. This is my vacation. This is kind of one of the catalysts of leaving and starting my own business. Is kind of this vacation. So I usually, like I said, I take like 2 to 3 vacations a year. And if you guys don't know the story already, essentially my 9 to 5 kept dragging me. I put in these like the week off, like months ahead, had the time, and essentially they denied it like a few days before I was supposed to leave. And I was just like, man, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm an adult. Why should I have to ask permission to take a vacation, to leave, to do something enjoyable? Why do I need to feel like I'm being reprimanded or in trouble if they, the company and the management, does not have their act together, can't find anyone to cover the schedule, and essentially couldn't hire anyone or find anyone? It's like, this is bullshit. This is not my problem. And so I was like, that's one of the catalysts that I had for leaving. But this was a good trip. This was a fun trip. I remember pulling out of a gas station. This we're about maybe like halfway through to where we go camp. This was just on the side of the highway, just a giant fire.
There you go.
In August. Probably one of our favorite spots to camp at, which is coming up soon. We might be going a little bit early this year too, because one of my friends is having a baby soon, and he still wants to go.
I ended up picking up some stuff, not a whole bunch. I didn't have enough time to.
Alright, let's see what's the next thing on here that would be big? Label me this. I get a new label printer. We get the small label printer for the video games. No, we get the large label printer for labels for eBay and printing. This is where we start introducing more of the kids and the girls. Oh, this video looks like garbage. That's fine. Still learning how to edit, apparently. Here's that Game Gear. Told you.
The Game Gear working perfectly fine, and now it's not. But
I had this.
it's because, and I figured this out hours afterwards. I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in, and I couldn't figure out. No power was getting to the screen at all, even though I had about 4.8 to 5 volts coming through the power supply, which it's supposed to. But the screen just was not working.
This is where I bought this Chinese mod, and
There's a misting resistor.
boop, misting resistor. Man, I spent hours trying to figure that out. Here's the first time that we do. You could have anything, and with the girls starting to introduce more of the kids in the background. This was a fun episode, but we didn't really record too much about it. We don't really record inside too much when we do these, because most of the time the girls just grab candy and eat it, and then I have to do a video on it. But usually I go up there, like about every 2 weeks. This week's going to be a little different. This weekend, we're not going to be going up to Travis's. I know it's been a while. I feel like the girls have been asking nonstop. We had Warren's birthday party last Sunday, and this Sunday we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. But the whole family and us are going to be out and about, so it's going to be fun. Ooh, here we go. The first day of the soft open. Last day. Is this in order? Interesting. These two are flippy flopped. The first day.
Back to another episode of Level Up Video Games, where we gain
Oh, here we go. I quit moving a little bit. I'm still fidgety, to be honest with you.
buying, selling, trading, and repairing retro video games. Today's episode,
I think this is where I redo the intro? Or update it? Yeah, this is the still current intro.
Today is officially.
And instead of transitioning from the logo, I transitioned into the potential finished logo as of right now. The logo I use for my business cards and the sign.
The first day of my technically opening. It's called a soft open. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I essentially am going to do a soft opening for people just on Facebook, family, friends, and acquaintances to come on by, take a look, let me know what they think. Essentially, it's just to make sure that all the system and everything's nice.
I don't remember the soft open too much. I don't remember if we were busy or not. I can't recall, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
This pissed me off. So the night before, I got this brand new. I think I paid $80 something for it. Printed. It rained. Didn't know. We kind of have some gutter mold up on top. It rained and it stained my sign.
You know, there's not much I could do about it. Oh, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Have this whole...
And I was a little mad. I was a little irritated, to be honest with you, that happened. But hey, what are you gonna do? You can't. I mean, you can't return it because of the rain and the stain. What do we got here? What am I talking about?
But I did get a bunch of stuff. A couple of all those Wii games that I had left over. Those are all done.
Wow, I love look at the transition and cleaning and organizing. I got a fan. I still have this fan. This fan is very important around like August, because it's hot in here in California, in the valley. But this is where it kind of stayed. It's kind of shifted a little bit, changed a little bit here and there, but in general, this is kind of the general setup of the garage right now. I think I ended up moving this to the other side so I can have these shelves, because I got tired of like not having enough room at one point.
We'll start knocking out the rest of
And I still say that. I was like, oh yeah, we'll get the games done. We'll organize and we'll process through the games. Shit never gets done, guys. It never does. At all. It always takes forever. And then another lot. Speaking of another lot, I should be getting another lot. Let's see, today is the 17th. So I should be getting another lot today. I may be buying another lot today. Stay tuned for that video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. And let's continue.
And drops off the games, and I take a look, and we work out a deal. But then he had someone message him saying,
"Oh, this is one of the first transactions I've ever done." And the funny thing is, the person that's coming later today, it's the same person that gave me this lot. So I offer him. He's in my town, and comes by. We make a deal. I pay like $200 for all these games, and he already has another buyer messaging him about these games, and the buyer offers him $300. Well, we already made the deal, and I was like, well, tell that other buyer to come to me. He can look at the games, and if he wants it for $300, he can have it for $300. So essentially, I just bought a lot and flipped it in less than a few minutes for $300. So I made $100. Quick transaction off of a buy. In retrospect, the lot was like a lot of 360, like some PS2 and stuff. Some decent titles. It probably would have been more beneficial to me to keep them, but I wanted to make my very first sell and flip, and I definitely did.
And I was like, I'll buy it and then tell that gentleman to come back here, and I'll sell him the whole entire lot. That's exactly what happened. And tomorrow is going to be the second day.
Okay, even though these videos are posted backwards. Oh no, this is the last day till the soft opening. This is the first day of the soft opening. Here's the second day of the soft opening. Oh, the intro. The intro. I'm still working on the intro, guys. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I don't like it. I don't know if I want it. I have not been doing that intro in a little bit. I think I put it here and there, but in general, we just knock it out. We just start out, the intro starts.
Today's episode, soft opening number 2. A decent game for the Switch. I have a couple games for the Switch.
These are cells. Oh, here's... What's this? I think this is Saturday. I want to say September 12th. So it probably was the 11th. So Saturday. This is Sunday. This is where we take the girls up again.
Should we open?
Start opening packages up with the kids.
PlayStation 2.
There's my good old Samsung. My standard Samsung I use for testing purposes. Fun fact, that Samsung, if you plug into AV into the component cables in the back, it does not like component, or AV component. Doesn't work. It's in black and white. So essentially I had to use one of my AV HDMI converters to get it into color. But you can see even that intro is black and white.
PlayStation 1 game.
Boo, boo, boo. We go up to paradise.
Let's try a blue disc.
Oh, this is a good buy.
Really want to.
Travis, I still have this. If you guys see it in the corner over here on the glass case, I still have this Game Boy printer. Still really cool. Still works with batteries. Awesome little thing. I wish I could test it out a little bit more, but I do not have, unfortunately, the attachment for taking pictures.
And everything else. So that's pretty cool.
And then I've been looking for this game for a while. It's on my N64 bucket list. Crossed it off. Mystical Ninja featuring Guillemon. I remember playing this years ago. I don't remember beating it. I still haven't beaten. And if you guys ever watched the Twitch live, I don't even know how close we are to even getting close, but I'm enjoying it. It's a really fun game. Really quirky. A lot of just like like adult undertones. Some funny jokes. Still enjoying it very much.
Mystical Ninja.
And then Travis was sitting on 2 emeralds for the longest time. Like, I want to say like 2 months plus. I was like, screw it, give me a discount on one of them. I'll buy them off for you, and I'll try to sell it. I ended up selling this thing like a day or 2 after I got it. Emeralds don't tend to stay long. Let's see what we got. Oh, I had a very fun, awesome test cart. But this, let's see, the last day of the soft opening.
Welcome back to another episode of Level Games, where we gain experience points by buying and selling trading.
Okay, I'm going to be honest, I probably won't do this intro ever again. It's just long-winded. It's long-winded, guys. I deal. If I do it again, you guys can reprimand me in the comments below. Which, don't forget to put some comments below. Boo boo. This one. Game Boy colors and pockets and stuff are always fun to mess around with because they're small boards. They're not too complicated. There's not a whole bunch of traces. They're pretty compact. But the great thing is I get to use my bench power supply and essentially potentially shock the shit out of myself. And you know, I don't need batteries. It's always fun. I swear I took my my Game Boy Color and flipped the I don't even, yeah, no, I ended up fixing that. Boop boop boo boop boo. Okay, here we go. What's this?
Way too long. I stayed up way too late last night trying to figure it out and getting it done this morning. Messing with that PlayStation 4, trying to get it to work so hard.
Oh, this is the episode. There's like 1 or 2 episodes that I ended up bricking Blue Lighting of Death, a customer's PS4. And I had no clue why or what I did. And from this experience, I've learned so much already. But essentially, there is an opportunity for you, once you take the pressure plates off of the APU for the PS4, to Blue Light of Death and be bricked and die, and unless you can re-solder the balls underneath the APU with you, it's kind of difficult. Extremely difficult. I don't even have it. Usually you have to have a certain type of soldering station to even do it for chips, for chipsets. And you have to have templates for the solder balls underneath it. So this was a little frustrating that I ended up screwing a customer's console up. So that was fun. So that was the last day of the soft opening. I did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe. So or did we soft opening, switch it up? Ooh, the video game collection. This was a fun episode. This is pretty much like the last full video game collection I actually ended up showing you guys. But I decided now, because it takes forever, and I don't remember what games I got new in the system now or not, and I don't know if the app GameEye, which is what I use to catalog my inventory of video games, can give me the latest video games that I ended up putting onto the system and what time. But then I would have to look at if I want to like figure out which one was the last game that I actually ended up putting into GameEye, if I even have them into GameEye still. There might still be in the box back here. But let's continue with the first day of being open.
Another episode of Level Up Video Games. Today is officially the first day, grand opening, if you call it, of Level Up Video Games, where we gain experience points here in the store by buying, selling, trading, and repairing.
So long-winded. So long-winded. So long-winded.
So I already grabbed two of the things that sold on eBay. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but Harvest Moon, a Wonderful Complete.
Come on. What do we got here?
In Messenger on eBay. I was looking up to see what I could do about that PlayStation 4. Still going to be on my mind for a while. For the sale. And then Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. We sold that for $12 plus shipping on top.
Worked on a Wii, it looks
two
like.
items going to the same person. And that is
Selling.
Donkey Kong Country, unfortunately, and the Jumper Pack are going to someone.
Okay. So I don't really talk or do
I always
anything
said this comic.
on this. The first day I don't discuss like how things are going. Second day was the first, then the better, so therefore this one's the better episode, right?
Experience points by buying, selling, trading, and repairing retro video games.
Let's see.
Gaining experience. It takes a really long time to clean Xbox 360 controllers, and if they're white and they're beat up,
I still have this same mentality. I hate white Xbox 360 controllers because they're never super clean, and if they are, it's amazing, but usually they're scuffed up, they're crazy, they're stained. Like, your hands, if you play it long enough, will stain the back of the white Xbox 360 controllers. Or if you're a smoker as well, you have a bunch of tar all over your hands.
they're not worth your time. So I'm considering that maybe I might get a bulk of them and just do them in like a day, or I just gotta get cleaner controllers if they come in for trade.
Yeah, get better, cleaner controllers. I still have a metric ton of 360 controllers at this point. If you guys are not caught up. Third day, extravaganza. I love the word extravaganza.
Video games where we gain experience points by buying. Got blown up by a bunch of people.
I think this day, or like a few days ago, this is one of my favorite shirts, but my pool ended up staining my shirt and then bleaching it. I was so pissed. Still pissed. I actually don't think I wear that shirt nearly as much as I want to because of that, or I got rid of it because I was just
I officially put a blast out that
PO'd about it.
my store is open for the public on a bunch of groups on Facebook.
I still use this method to this day. It is some of the best free publicity I could possibly do. I think the only thing that limits me from doing more is I can only send to 12 groups. So now I have to pick and choose some of the largest and best groups in my hometown or around the area. So it sucks, but it's been every time, even the beginning of this month, February, every time someone comes in, I ask them, how'd you find me? And they're like, oh, on Facebook groups. Like, I saw your ad and I wanted to come check you out. I was like, Good. It's working.
So we've been getting messages from people pretty much all morning.
And then you will get blasted with messages as well, which is totally fine. Because no offense, I mean, it's easier for me to message you than potentially you could come in and ask the exact same questions. But it's easier for me just to say, how can I help you? What do you want? What do you need? You want prices? Sure, here's some prices. I guess I could add some prices on repairs on the website. I don't think anyone would pay attention to that. But maybe even the Facebook group posts. But I'm still working on prices, to be honest with you. They're still changing. I'm starting to write down and record how much I tell people I'm going to charge them. So I have a list. So if someone asks the same question, I'm not just, pulling it out of my butt and just like, oh, 25, 35, 40, 45, 20, 10, 10, 5, 10, 15. I just make numbers up at this point and get confused. So I need to essentially hone it down, hone it into exact the prices.
I'm still working on it. I want to continue working on this for a little bit.
Trying a new angle. I think I had the tripod at the time on this. But this is a horrible angle as well. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. This doesn't show you guys at all what's going on. Still working on that. What else? So that was the first day Peen open. I can't recall the soft opening and the actual opening at all. It's failure to repair. I think this is when I failed the switches. Where else? Oh, let's get modded. Let's get modded. As I told you, I love the word extravaganza. Third day extravaganza. Sunday extravaganza. How many times did I use extravaganza in some other videos? I think this was the finished product of that Game Gear. I love this shirt, by the way. This is one of my... So here you go. I took this angle. I went back a little bit for you guys to show you my shirt. Because this shirt was one of my favorite shirts. One of my favorite shirts that essentially represented a little bit of kind of the company and how I feel. I don't get old. I level up. I think that's an awesome slogan. But this shirt was cheap. This thing is faded. I don't know if you guys see it in some videos or not. This shirt is faded as balls because it's just so cheap. I really, if you guys know anyone that actually has, that makes shirts and prints them, I would love a couple of these and maybe some good, cooler designs of something else, some shirts. Let me know. Hit me up. I do need a new one of these, though. What else? What do we got? Oh, I talk about my shirt. Look, I love this shirt so much, I talk about it. Boop, doop, 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 doop. This is... Here we go. So this is Ben Ben's...
All the way in Australia.
Game Gear and ribbon cable. So this ribbon cable makes soldering so much easier if you actually purchase the right one. The last Game Gear I just modded, guys, I did not purchase the right ribbon cable. But luckily, you really... it still made it easier to especially attach it to these guys over here, this little area over here, all the way to the other end instead of running cables. I'm not saying you can't run cables, it's just that this is a little bit easier. It kind of lines up everything, especially when you have to do the pins on the screen where the old screen was attached. So much easier. But the last one I did, actually I ordered the wrong version for the version of the Game Gear And I had to finagle my way and try to figure out how to make it work. We definitely did, but it was not as easy as this one. But I think, yeah, look at that. If you guys have not seen modded Game Gears, Game Boy Advances, SPs, it's amazing looking. The funny thing is, in my collection, I don't have any. I've modded a whole bunch, but I do not have any in my collection. I don't tend to play my SP, my handhelds too much when it comes to gameplay. Especially Game Boy games, I tend to play it on the Game Boy player off the GameCube. Besides like the DS and some stuff, but I'm not collecting for it, so I'm not really playing them. That
I don't want to turn it up all.
Looks so amazing. All right, I'm still always impressed when I do these. What else we got? Modded. Last day of the first week.
Another day.
So let's see if we talk about how I'm feeling at this point. Since I just spent a whole bunch of time, effort, we're knocking shit out, we're doing mods, we're somewhat busy. Like, do I discuss how I feel at this time going, this is the first week of me officially being open and quitting my job.
I have essentially been a little busier earlier today. I woke up at like 4 o'clock today, and I just came out to the garage and got some stuff done.
No, here's the 4 o'clock wake up calls. Speaking of which, guys, it is now 5 a.m. because this was another 4 o'clock wake up call.
So I moved those stupid little tote things right over here. They didn't have much in it. I just gotta go through them with the VHSs. Gears that are supposed to be broken are not working, have no audio issues.
Oh yeah, here's that speaker. We got the speaker for the Game Boy Color that I replaced it from. I'm just trying to see if I digest what's going on.
Please buy stuff from me, because if you continue buying stuff, this is what I do. This is what I want.
There you go.
I talk everyone's ear off, let them know what's going on, show them what's going on, tell them
I still do that. Sometimes I feel like I talk way too much to customers. Way too much.
I'm me, man. This is what I do. This is what I want to do. Please buy stuff from me, because if you continue buying stuff, I'll continue getting stuff and selling more to you guys.
No.
If the demand is there, I want to give you the supply. That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get this traded. A PlayStation.
Don't care. Okay.
You guys to be, well, here, to be honest, in a garage for that. And
Okay, I think this is where it kind of...
excited for the future.
Here we go.
But you guys kind of cleared me out on a lot of my stuff. Didn't expect you guys to be, well, here, to be honest, in a garage for that.
That's the truth. Surprisingly, there was a lot more people. I think in that weekend than I actually anticipated, and I think they just bought a whole bunch of stuff. People love video games. What do you know? A bunch of systems, video games, consoles. Like it's almost a business, guys. Whoa, no way. But I was a little afraid at this point because I passed on that first lot of being open, and then more people bought a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh no, can I keep up with the demand? I was a little afraid that I wasn't going to. Now, so far, I think I'm keeping up pretty well.
Nevertheless, so that means I need to start working to get more inventory and get some great deals. So stay tuned. I'm going to be hustling like no other, being online, flipping consoles. I need to get N64, GameCube. I need a...
Oh my god. Look how bare those shelves are. Wow. Wow, it's crazy to think that at this point, I had no systems. It's either they sold or I just didn't have them in stock. Like, that's crazy.
Power for NES. I need to get another console.
My goal is keep those shelves as stocked as possible.
Probably selling a Wii tomorrow. I have at least a couple of
the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation.
Yeah, it's all the Nintendo Switch Lite.
Switch Lites don't stay too long. I think I've been sitting on the yellow one and this gray one now for a little bit. But again, it's the first of the year, guys. Most people have not gotten their money from the government. The taxes season's still going on. So
down there, that's everything.
Hopefully it picks up
the glass case was just that
soon. What? Oh man, I've rearranged this so much. I got rid of all this stuff in the corner. Got rid of this GameCube sold. This lot of DS XL sold. Game Gear sold. What games do I still have? Grand Theft Auto 5 for the Xbox One. Minecraft. And then I think I still have, I can't remember what game this is. Nier, still have that.
Yeah, no console.
Most of this stuff on the top shelf, like these have been sold through. That's gone. This is still here. That's gone. I've sold like one or two of those. Manual was gone.
SP earlier today on eBay.
SPs don't last.
I think that's about it.
Speaking of which, I don't know if that's the first time. I don't think that is the first time you see Big Tigger. I'll have to go back. I think there was an episode that I made, like an old episode. Big Tigger's been there. He is. He's there. So he's been here for a fat second. Here we go. A year. He's been here like a year. Fat Tigger. Big Tigger. Our little mascot in the background. Around Christmas time. Well, around any time. I think it's still in the background. Has been here for a while. I don't know. I don't remember if he's actually on eBay to sell right now off the top of my head. Still dealing with the mayhem. That's a great title. What's going on here?
Today started out not so well.
Oh. Is this how I should start my episodes from now on? What the title says. Crazy shit. And then just like, or like, I'm depressed or something like that. Just like get you guys hooked. I'm hooked right now. I have no clue what this is.
I realized that the person who hacked into my email also got into my eBay.
Oh my god, the I don't want to curse too much, guys, but this was a pain. I don't know how. There must have been a data breach on something or somewhere that essentially my email and my password was, someone grabbed it, stole it, and they went through and just went at it. They got Amazon, eBay, iCloud. They got a whole bunch of my stuff, man. I had to go back and freaking do triage trying to get through this. They ended up taking quite a lot of stuff and me having to fight Amazon tooth and nail because they essentially ordered, I think 2 GoPro 8s at the time on my Amazon card, like Amazon credit card. They got so much stuff, and so I was trying to like fight Amazon. Amazon's like, we can't confirm that. I was like, well, I can confirm that because I didn't buy it. And I ended up like going straight to the bank and telling them, hey, this is a fraudulent charge. And then Amazon's like, why did you guys do that? It's like, because it is a fraudulent fucking charge. And like fighting Amazon trying to cancel that because we did not want to make the payments on the card that we did not use to purchase the damn freaking GoPros. And then on top of that, eBay, they changed my address to get delivered, and I made a couple purchases. Well, one purchase in particular, some bubble wrap. And then I think they also ordered like a phone from Google or something like that as well, which we had to fight. And it was such a pain in the butt. And it was like, I just started this business and now I'm dealing with this shit. We caught on fairly quick. He didn't do too much, but I tried to stop the shipments from the bubble wrap. So I think that was that was FedEx. I told them to hold it at a location. They never did it. So, like, customer service was garbage. Again, customer service has always been a joke. That's what happens when you actually use people from another fucking country, in my opinion. But essentially, I told them to stop. Didn't do it. UPS, same thing. Told them to hold it at a UPS location. They never did it. And I think that's why he got the GoPro, and that's why he got bubble wrap. And then I think the phone as well. I told him to hold it at a location. Like, they failed. Like, I think FedEx failed twice, UPS failed once. Like, they just all failed. Because that was the only option I had, because I could not... it was too late to cancel the order. So everything was already shipped. So my goal was essentially to let it sit in the store locations for a week or so. After a week at FedEx, you have to return it to sender. So I was just going to return it to sender. So I was making sure that the person did not get the stuff they stole. But because of customer service incompetence, the dude ended up getting all of his stuff. Most likely just shipping it to Arabia or some stupid freaking place. But 2 GoPro 8s, man. I don't even use my GoPro 7 that much, to be honest. But and then a phone, and then my bubble wrap. I'm still pissed off about my bubble wrap. I had to reorder and spend another $32 on bubble wrap, man. Jackass.
Changed my address for my eBay shipping when I... We'll see what I can do. First, I bought an Xbox 360 game and a C. Yes.
Jordan as well. I picked up this guy at the Goodwill today. This is a complete in-box, brand new Sony 3DS.
You know, they've grown up so much just in the year. That's crazy to think. This is also one of the parts that I'm kind of doing the YouTube channel as well, is that I realize that I can leave like a part of me and my family. It's like home videos. Back in the day when you used to record home videos on your dang big old recorders. The idea is still there that essentially I'm kind of doing this channel to teach and to learn and to show the capabilities of people that have drive. But also, like, it's crazy to see just Jordan alone, Jaslyn, like, them growing up.
Jordan as well.
It's perspective, because most of the time you're doing a daily grind with the kids. You don't really see them too much grow. You're kind of growing with them. I'm growing out, they're going up. That's
They haven't come back to me yet. But
this is, I don't remember, I think this is the first episode maybe that we all did our outro together.
yeah.
Like, Wyatt, every time we took this take, like, Wyatt was always behind, or he just wouldn't say anything. I was like, oh, we're gonna have to re-record this. Yeah, they're growing up, I'm growing out. So much coming up. So bye DBZ. I used to have a test cart of Dragon Ball Z, and it was probably my favorite test cart for the DS. Fairly expensive game. I think it was like $25-$30. But I didn't realize I still had it on eBay when I was using it as a test cart. I think I said it in the episode. I really like this shirt, guys. I love it.
Stuff we got yesterday. We've had
This is pretty much me starting to get into the flow of videos, what to do, how to set up angles, where to stand. This is where,
Realize I had on eBay. That's right.
yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
I don't want to pay too much for it, guys, but I am still looking for a copy of Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors 2. Just because of the intro. Let's see if I play it.
Supersonic Warriors 2.
Yeah, here we go.
It loads fairly fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get this rock anthem in the beginning.
That's the only reason I really like that game. I don't even think, I think maybe I played it for a few, but yeah, 24 at the time. This was in 2021. $24.97 plus shipping, so about $25 for that game. Totally forgot it was on thing. I think now, actually, I don't even have a DS cart to test. I just grabbed one from the shelf. We've gone through quite a lot. Kind of hitting. We still got so much to go through. It's crazy to see. Like all this, I totally like I guess, yeah, bags. We ordered bags. Like we just started to continue to grow. But this is pretty much where the flow of doing daily vlogs about growing a business, flipping games, buying, selling, trading, kind of started. This is where it kind of kicked off. You can see definitely the format hasn't really changed too much. Like this is the biggest format change for you guys probably this week. Because I'm doing more sectioned videos and not vlogs. So we'll see if you guys are like it or not. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you think I should just continue doing vlogs? Do you like that there's some repairs, like 2, maybe 3 videos of repairs a week, then vlogs, and then some actual videos of like Tuesday Talks, where we talk about the ins and outs and finances of business and business strategies of owning your own retro video game store? Or do you want me to go back to the daily vlogs where I just vlogged about what the hell was going on, what I was doing, and maybe threw in a couple of repairs here and there? I realize that the repairs take one the longest to edit. They're really long, and it's easier for me to edit it a couple of repairs here and there a day for certain videos. And I usually have a lot of stuff to repair as well. This is the first time you actually get to see Travis as well. Let's get to, this was about 4 months ago. I'm trying to think where, okay, I know where I want to stop. Okay, let's go back up. DBZ's gone. We go to the farm, we're spending family time, starting to do some videos of family time. Lots of love for this lot. What a title, guys. I love that title. Lots of love for this lot.
Another episode of Level Up Video Games, where we gain experience points.
These are all in a DS Lite. We're going to get through all those. Those all have chargers with them.
I still have these two. These two were working. They're rough. They're working. But unfortunately, the right bumpers are not working. And I still haven't even tried to look at them or open them at all. I was talking to Travis about this a few days ago, but at this point, like, it's easier for us to buy consoles and handheld consoles and stuff that just work than it is for me to sit on the shelf and spend time trying to repair them. As long as we buy them at roughly around the same price I'm repairing them at, right? If we have to buy more for more expensive because they are working, we probably won't. But like right now, we're just getting enough. I'm getting enough inventory on a daily basis to keep stock up, and my handheld section is pretty beefy. I'm really excited and happy about that. Got some really good deals. Got some stuff that's awesome. So stay tuned.
So we got the best looking one.
So I open this box. Looks like an N64.
sold. You get everything over.
Oh, maybe we finally got an N64 back. Maybe that was it. Because I didn't have one. Look how bare that shelf is. Ooh. This was some of the PlayStation games. Nothing crazy in there besides... I still have this copy of Holy War for the PlayStation with the manual. Oh, this is why. Because this lot... I got a stellar deal from one of my regulars, and then he's just like, here's all these. This is how much I want. And I was like, can't say no.
We pretty much hit the jackpot on Pokemon games.
Yeah. So what Pokemon games do we still have? I can't remember. I might be still sitting on yellow. I know red and blue are gone. Crystal's gone. We sold 2 other copies of gold and silver. That Metroid 2 right up there is actually my test cart. So I think I actually have another copy of it in the office here. So I may eventually sell this, but that was a pretty awesome bundle. I wonder why I said lots of love. It's a lots of money. And Pokemon games, guys. Pokemon games sell. What else? Almost organized. More inventory. See, even like a few days have gone by, like 2 days gone by, and I get more inventory. Which is fine. It's the whole point, right? But again, this is why I wanted to talk to you guys about sell-through rate, because you could buy lots all day long at a certain cost of 50%, but if they're not going to sell, they're not going to sell. Like, if they're lower in games and no one cares, no one cares. I think I have. I still have Rune. Black and Bruise sold. A lot of Xboxes. We sold that. Nightcaster's still in stock. We got 360. What else? Super Nintendos can't stay in stock. Ooh, this is a good episode. This would have been like a Tuesday Talks or something if I could have done it, which was like, our Goodwill's a good source. So I did this video. We went to Goodwill. We got a whole bunch of games. We got a whole bunch of lots. We got a buttload of games. And then we checked the price on how much I could make and how much I paid for the lot.
We still got a couple more. Right now,
101. I think I paid, like, I don't remember. I would have to watch the video all the way to figure out how much I ended up paying in total. Do I bring it? Oh, there you go. Here's a calculator.
the 142 I paid.
Yeah. So right there's the profit. The profit. Not including the time that I was making off of this lot, and it was not good. Don't get me wrong. A lot of the Wii U games were just too high in price. But damn, man. I don't know if a lot of those games are still on the shelf. I don't think they are. I think they had pretty decent sell-through rate. New addition to Level Up. This is a funny episode. Yeah. You guys haven't seen Tyson in a while. He's been busy. His parents and him stay busy doing sports and activities. I haven't seen him come around either in a while. He's just been swamped every time he comes by and tells me that. I miss the poor kid. I could definitely use his help now. But that's the first time I was teaching him how to repair. Yeah, I was teaching him how to repair, I think, a laser on a PS2 Slim. which is one of the easier of the repairs, in my opinion. There's an Xbox One that's still sitting on our shelf that
So I think I'm gonna leave.
does. No, this is an Xbox, original Xbox, because I couldn't figure out why the eject button wasn't working properly. Still don't know why. But that's Tyson. It's the first time you guys see him. Feels like forever since I've seen him. I bought another lot. These DeWalt, here you go, we'll come in here, because these DeWalt freaking little containers, man, they're so helpful. Just keeping stuff organized. I wish they were a little bit bigger and could hold larger items when it comes to, like, storage-wise. But for, like, small, like, a lot of majority of the small nuts and bolts and everything else for systems, these little organizers are really great, and I got these at a fairly cheap price.
Organizers to start organizing some of the smaller items, like Game Boy Advance pieces, everything pretty much. Start organizing. Also,
And I ended up finding those out, and they were on sale from a stream that from Fix It Phil, or Philip McPhee on YouTube. Great channel. He does live streams usually, but he also posts the archive on his YouTube channel, so people like me get notified about his live stream, can't watch it, or just, I mean, I've learned so much. He's been knocking out Wii's and PlayStation 2s like a lot, though. But fantastic person, fantastic mind. If you get a chance to watch the channel, he live streams. He'll knock out like more consoles than I can knock out in a damn freaking day. Just BSing with you guys on live stream and chat. It's fantastic. But he told me that he bought them and they were at discount, so I went to my local.
removable bin, like
Oh, what was it with these from?
cases.
Home Depot, and picked them up.
Super cheap.
$10.
Usually about $20 to $25.
Yeah.
So right now,
Half the
about
price.
$5 of them.
Thank you,
Help
Phil,
organize.
with that little grabby poo. I love those organizers. Again, the great thing about them is you can take out their trays as well. So if I really wanted to, I can essentially have, if they ever come back on sale for $10, I'd probably buy more. Because I've considered starting to take apart the systems that don't work and start saving like hard drives and disk trays and lasers and screws and pieces and parts of these consoles to have just backup pieces and parts. And then at that point, I definitely don't need any consoles that don't work, because I have parts and pieces at this point instead of just trying to repair. But I don't know, it's just a lot of space. Like, the worst thing is I wish I had more space for the repair side, not even for the video game side right now, because I could utilize more space a little more efficiently with essentially being able to take apart the consoles 100% of the way and put them in certain bins and organizers. So if you need, let's say, a screw for a PS2 fat that goes on the bottom, you can literally just go to a drawer, PS2 fat screws, blah blah blah. You just grab them and go. That's a little bit more extensive, or have to organize a little bit more. I don't think I have enough room for that right now, but that is a idea I've had for a little bit now. If I had enough room, I definitely would. Our new printer came in. What else is in here? Bags. Yeah, okay. We got our first set of like retail bags, which I was super excited and happy about, because then I could start organizing the controllers a little bit more and better and easier. Start putting stuff on like the shelves and hanging them. I was so happy. Oh gosh, that brings me back.
Games, Game Boy Color, Game Boy games. Essentially, I could start hanging.
I was going to start hanging the Game Boy Advance and like DS games and everything over here on this rack. That did not end up happening. I ended up having still enough room to this day to hang them on the slat wall, which is nice, but eventually I'm going to run out of space there too. There's just so many of like just Game Boy Advance and DS games at this point. But I was super excited to put games in baggies.
Manual, a game, and a sleeve. Let's see if it'll.
Because I was so tired of putting like half a label, a quarter of a label on like something, and then even if I tore it off, it would still be like real adhesive and like stick. Oh, here we go. I moved them. This is when I moved them over here. They're still there. Bunch of controllers I got through. Small step forward. Is this a small step forward based on the controllers I was able to knock out, or there you go. I think I finished. This has pretty much stayed the same. I got a bunch more new retail from Hyperkin that we buy. Great company, very fast shipping. Prices are fairly reasonable. Some stuff they're not reasonable at all, but some things they definitely are. So I enjoy using them. And they usually get to me and get back fairly fast, but
Stacked on controllers right now.
yeah, because of that huge lot helped me tremendously. And now we have another huge lot of N64 controllers, and I haven't even finished showing you guys. Not a lot of time. What a Killer Friday, Spine Chilling Saturday. That's where I got my watch I never wear. I bought a Legend of Zelda watch, and this is, yeah, true story. Here we go. Look at the hair starting to grow in, and the hair's now totally growing.
My days off. Sometimes opportunity arises. Seize the moments. We have another place.
Fantastic quote by Level Up Video Games owner Shane.
Station 4. Let's see what size the hard drive is.
500 gigabyte hard drive. Got that. It came with 2 controllers. This blue one, they said that the stick kind
Alright, true story. Alright. I got this lot from my mailman. I don't know if I said it in the video or not, but I started, I don't know, maybe like a month or so in, like, I get packages from USPS all the time because people ship me stuff that I buy on eBay and Amazon, and pretty much all the time I see this dude. And so he hits me up and he's like, hey, I just bought a PS5. I still got a PS4. I got a bunch of stuff. I'll bring it by one day and let's work out a deal. And I was like, well, just send me some pictures. Here's my phone number. Give him my business card. And we can work out a deal from there. And oh my God, this deal was a really good deal. That PS Vita didn't sit on the shelf for very long. Those PS4 games, the PS4, the controllers. I have the Pro controller for the PS4 in the office right now. I played with it a little bit. It's alright. Games wise, I think I sold most of them. Yeah, this green one, this green controller. Some more video game lots. Oh, another like, the 3 GameCubes. God, those have sold. Besides, maybe nope. I've replaced the front end on another one with this one. So,
It didn't close properly.
but is this the one with the crayon? Yeah. Okay. This is. I didn't set this up, guys. I literally did not. I was looking through them before I recorded, and just checking, like the make sure that everything like kind of looked like it wasn't broken or has been repaired or anything like that. That would indicate that these items have been manipulated in some way. No joke. I opened this freaking goddamn GameCube up, and there's crayons inside the laser bay. The disc tray, and I was just like, what the what? I don't think I've ever had anything like crayons inside a GameCube laser bay, and it was crazy, and I was just like, alright, I did not set this up. I I did not set this up, you guys gonna know. I did not put crayons in a GameCube. I have no reason to do that. That's dumb. That's a waste of time. But yeah, there was. It was just sitting in there, just like this.
Really?
Yeah, the spindle was busted as well.
It was broken.
Yeah, that was a little rough GameCube. But the crayons in the GameCube, man, I don't know. Fix-It-Phil has had a couple stuff in his Wii's that he repairs at this point. It's quite a lot of stuff, like a bunch of poker chips. What else? Getting stuff done. I don't know how many videos I have with that title. One item Saturday. Right here is still one of
So we're just gonna get straight.
my best videos so far, with like 96 views. I have not been able to beat this video in views yet. I don't know why. I have no clue why this thing did so well. So let's scroll through it.
We do have some stuff to do.
Alright, I don't talk very much in the intro. Still throw up the intro short.
I may wait on this. I may have someone that wants to learn how to do this.
Game Boy Advance. That one's
Test them out really quick, but they wanted to know if they at least turn on. And so I'm just going to put some batteries in them, make sure they work, and go from there. We have 2 eBay sales today.
don't care. A lot of the controllers, the PS3 Rock Band controllers and stuff are still on the rack. It's so frustrating with the crappy design of those things. They need dongles for every single PS3 like guitar and the drums, and but I digress. This is where I talk about
Yeah, but they did it with the Super Nintendo.
Nintendo's like faults on their controllers. Like the Super Nintendo has a quick connect on the power on the cables, which is really nice. Except for the GameCube, they took away that quick connect. Like it's just easier just to get like clean and organize these controllers. Oh, the rain. Okay.
I didn't even know that there was a quick connect and disconnect.
Yeah, here we go.
Cable
Talk.
is soldered on.
Yeah, it's soldered on.
This is not a quick connect. I hate this controller. Ugh. Got those-
There's crap all over my face over here. I hate when that happens, or I get something in my beard and I don't realize, and I record a video, and then by the time I come in here to edit, I'm just like, oh, there's something in my beard. And then there's something in my hair and the forehead, and I can't go back or reshoot this damn scene, so here we go. I don't know if this video did such a good job because of this title, or because I started adding when I had time to edit. I was able to go in and add little like memes and sections, and this is where I kind of started.
doesn't have the red ring of death.
Yeah, this thing was a piece of shit. Here we go. I had to explain the stupid goddamn screen.
Don't mind the screen. The screen is that color because this TV does not support component cables, but
Hey, it's like I already told you guys that.
that's okay.
Yeah, it was working.
Good old Xbox 360.
Yeah, I still have this problem with so many of the Xboxes, specifically Xboxes and Xbox 360s. They're just a horrible design when it came to their drawers. They always got stuck. I did really enjoy editing this video. I remember that. I really did enjoy editing this video because I was just like, this Xbox is just a piece of shit. It's not going to work. And then I started adding the memes and everything else.
We got Portal 2. Sounds like it's trying. Unrecognized disc. Let me show you. Definitely is having some issues reading the game. Let me try again. Boo! Boo! Oh, holy shit.
I remember thinking to myself on this that there's no way this Xbox 360 is going to work. There's no way. I mean, just look at it. The disc tray's busted. The memory card slot's busted. The damn USB slot's busted. This thing is just a gutter trash, garbage heap of bull. Nope, it works. It surprised the living shit out of me because, like, once the first disc didn't load and was unrecognized, I was like, there's no way this thing's gonna load again. Yeah.
And tomorrow we're probably going to start process.
Wow, I remember, but I don't know if it was the title. What is the thumbnail on here? Thumbnails are a hit or miss for me. I'm still trying to work on thumbnails a little bit better. So I'm not wasting your guys' time. You guys can see kind of what the episode's about. Where was that? Where was the holy... I mean, it looks like a pretty decent thumbnail. Just me doing some ugly looking face. But yeah, that was one of the top viewed videos. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was the title. I don't know why it did so well, to be honest. It was funny. I'll give you that. It was funny. Where else we at? Spine Chilling Saturday. Got the thing. The worst PS Slim I've seen. Oh, this is the major cockroach. This is the nasty one. I really was very determined to get this console working because I just wanted to show that you can fix extreme garbage. This thing just reeked. It reeked.
Going from AV.
It was disgusting.
Doesn't look very clean.
It doesn't look very clean, Shane. I'm telling you right now, don't get into it. Don't do it. Don't do it, buddy.
But that's alright. This has to be at least one disgusting cockroach infested system. There's got to be at least one. Let's see if it even powers on. Let's see if it works. You see it? It has power. Clean the laser. I don't even know if this laser will be able to move.
Like, I should have just thrown it away. Should have never even opened it. Here you go. Here's a good indication, guys. If I have to get gloves in a video, this shit is disgusting. Alright? This shit is disgusting. If I have to get gloves on in a video, you know damn well it's about to get dirty.
Holy shit.
Should have put my holy shit meme in there, but
Incredible. Just
I was really determined.
incredible. One thing I just noticed already, it reeks, but
much. It just was disgusting.
This switch and this button right here.
I did spend some quality time with this system though, quite a bit. And it never got to working properly.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
This works. I switched out this switch. One working, one probably needs a new laser, and one definitely dead.
Definitely wasted my time.
I can get this one to work. Tackle.
Wow. That's incredible. Oh. We won't get to it until an episode or two later, maybe. That was disgusting. That was one of the worst ones I've had, and it's been a while since I've had another one. I think I've had like one customer one that was pretty bad, but not even close to that PS2, man. The thing reeked. We come where this episode's going to stop, and that is your first official meet and greet of Travis. Not the best. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't want to be on camera, and then sometimes, I mean, he says he's fine with it. I mean, he records himself for his own his own Facebook page and everything else. But yeah, I just like, it's the first time you meet Travis. We should do. Me and him get along so well, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, me and Travis just we have the same kind of mentality and thought process, and we both have pretty much the same job, and so it's fun to hang out with him and talk business. And like every week, at least once a week, we come by, we chitty chat about what we bought, what we didn't buy, how much we bought it for, how much money we made, like just general stuff, chatting, talk about games, what we just picked up, like learning from each other constantly on a weekly basis. And not including, I mean, we've gone game hunting multiple times at this point, just hanging out. We enjoy each other, coming and hanging out with each other it's great fun. But this is the first time you guys officially meet Travis. Talk about him. Never showed him. So he had a PS4 that wasn't taking in discs, and he wanted to learn how to do it. And I told him, come on over. I showed him a video that went through it extremely well. And so came over. He didn't have the tools. I was like, just come over. You can use my tools. Watch the video. Go through the video. And try to fix it yourself. If you get stuck or have any issues, I'll be here. So he comes over and knocks it out. He knocks it out extremely well. This is Travis usually has me repair consoles. It's kind of what I do. So for him to do it, he can do some stuff and he's comfortable with, but in general for him to do it was like, it was really cool.
He doesn't have the tools, so he came by and decided.
But he also had this is the second one I've seen, this external large platter disk hard drive bay, 3.2. I don't remember what the sizes are called when it comes to the large ones. Mine on my PS4 doesn't have this little lid that covers it, but it still has the whole bay, and the bay works perfectly fine. But this is the first time I've seen one of these. I thought it was kind of cool. Still think it is. So if you're filling up like terabytes of games and saves and everything else on these, you know, you could always save so much data on any of them.
Terabyte, right? Yeah. You paid one. How much? 200 flat, and did that?
I think he paid 200 flat and ended up selling it for $350.
It came with games or just the console? No, just the console. Just the console.
So this is what we do. We talk shop. We just yes and.
Is it bad? I'm just gonna knock this one out really quick.
But that is the first time you guys see or meet Travis, the owner of Gamers Paradise, up in Paradise, California. I always recommend him. I always tell people to go up there. I always tell them that essentially he started in his garage as well. He just moved to retail space. He's been at it for longer than me, so therefore he has a lot more inventory than me. But that is officially going to be it for this episode of Going Back in Time, Part 2. We don't have like a large milestones coming up. We just have episodes here and there and like other things to talk about and discuss. Some poor choice ideas and just learning on a day-to-day basis of and these things only been, I think the next couple of episodes have only been up for a month, so it was really cool for me to go back through last year's videos and what's transpired and what's gone on and what's changed. And so this next video is just probably going to be a very quick video. It's not going to be very long. It's just going to be me going through a couple episodes here and there, learning, talking, discussing, because there's only been a month, so I kind of have it fresh in my mind. But it's always amazing to go back through and just like digest a year through YouTube and what you've learned and what you haven't. So thank you guys for watching as always. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.